I'm always a huge believer in sharing the things that you want. When you share it out there, it creates accountability.
Welcome, everyone, to the Driving Vision podcast brought to you by the Zeigler Auto Group. And here with me, Auto Group Director of Talent Development, Mike Van Ryn. Welcome, Mike.
Hey, thanks, Sam.
Be sure to subscribe to the podcast, like it if you do, and leave a comment. Hey, everybody across the Zeigler Auto Group. It's January 2024, Araya and Jess. Can you believe it? It's a brand new year.
Oh, so excited.
And we're here for a special tradition. It's third year. We're here to kick off a contest. We'll actually acknowledge the past contest. But Jess, why don't you tell us what's coming up this January and in its third year, Jess?
Thanks, Sam. So as of yesterday, we kicked off our weight loss challenge. We've done it. This is our third year. Last year was super successful, but we're looking for even another better year. So January 8th, it kicked off yesterday. If you haven't gotten in yet, that's okay. There's still plenty of time to get in and participate. It runs for 8 weeks through March 4th. And what we'll have you do is you just get on the AM Coached app if you're not already on there. You log your weekly weight on Mondays after you've opted into the program. There's educational content, recipes, a community chat feature where we can help hold each other accountable, lots of coaching. You get me inside the app as well. So if there's anything I can help you with, it's all there to help you support yourself in that journey. The great thing is, if you don't have a lot of weight to lose, still join the group, still join the contest for the support, accountability, and those healthy habits that we want you to continue throughout the year. There are lots of great prizes up for grabs, individual prizes for the top challenge winners, which will be based off a percentage. You'll be able to pick from a list of Bluetooth headphones, fitness tracker, massage gift cards, a Stanley Cup, a gift card for new shoes, things like that. And then there are also raffle drawings for those who are successful, but maybe didn't, rank at the top of the challenge leaderboard. And that's okay. If you lose, 8 pounds within that 8-week time frame, you get entered into those drawings for gift card prizes, some AM swag, things like that. So,
Sam, we know you're interested in the Stanley Cup.
Yes, I like the Stanley Cup because we got the cheetah. Now, it's interesting. We actually have one contributor, one person that's joining this contest. We'll actually make that unveiled towards the end of today's live stream. And we've got a special award above and beyond just what you've just gone through. We know, though, that the biggest reward of this entire contest, the reason we're in our third year, is this helps us, Jess and Araya, deliver on our mission statement of delivering that ultimate automotive experience, not only to our customers, but to each other. We know that when we're healthy and when we're energetic, we do well better with each other. We interact and engage and relate better to each other. We've done all these contests over the past year, from tracking our sleep. Sleep's important, is it not? Tracking our steps, tracking our minutes of workouts. I think there was even a lunge contest in there somewhere. Araya, what was your favorite contest this past year before we go into this year?
Well, I hate to say it, but the lunge challenge, of course. Yes. That was one where I really dug deep and I learned a lot about myself during that one. So really loved the competition between everyone as well on the team. So it was a lot of fun. So yeah, our last month, and this is such a great way, January is such a great way to kind of set the intentions for what you want for the year. And we do a lot of really fun challenges throughout the year to keep you engaged. But December was jumping jacks. So wanted to at least give some recognition on December challenge winners there. Monica Mackey was in first place.
Congrats, Monica.
Yes, congratulations to her. And then Matt Thomas placed second. So I know they were going head to head the last couple of days, which was really fun to watch. So congratulations.
All right. Do you know how many jumping jacks they did? How many jumping jacks did they do collectively? It was in the thousands, was it not?
Yeah, it was. I don't know off the top of my head. But Monica got a late start too. Yeah. So kudos to her.
And by the way, for people who are watching this live stream, we've got some guests backstage we're going to bring on. Jumping jacks, I did them this morning. Like you can do them for a little while. It actually, after about 60 seconds, it's super hard, right? It's not as easy as it sounds. So that contest was a heck of a lot of fun. Congrats to the 2 winners. Jess, what was your favorite month contest this past year?
Oh gosh. I would have to say, I don't know. I like the planks.
Yeah. Ooh, planks are tough too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a little bit of planks
today. I especially liked Araya's plank video.
Yes, that was very cool. Trending as it is still on TikTok and everywhere else. All right, Araya, let's actually talk about, we talk about the contest. It's our 3rd year. It's going to be fun to see how much of themselves people lose through the course of this contest between now and March 4th. But you've got some special guests with us today who won or participated in last year's or the prior year's contest. Tell us what you've got, Araya.
Yeah, absolutely. So behind stage with me is 3 gentlemen who have really been AM Wellness ambassadors over the last year and have hit some tremendous goals, not only just in their weight, but I know mindset and different things like that. So we want to give some recognition to 3, if we could bring them upstage here, Sam. So first, Mark Kapraski, Wes Giancola, and Sven Sorensen, all from actually our Byrider location. So congratulations to the 3 of you. I know you've also been featured as some of our health heroes over the last year, was a part of the weight loss competition, continued to carry that past the 8 weeks and be involved in a lot of the challenges that we do on a monthly basis. So wanted to give recognition, of course, to the 3 of you and congratulate you for just an awesome, really awesome 2023 and making some health strides for yourself. So I'm going to not pick on, but I want to recognize first Sven. So Sven, talk to us a little bit about last year and some of the endeavors that you went through. I know you got to participate in the marathon, the Zeigler Kalamazoo Marathon, did your first 5K ever, right? So being a part of that, what was some of the biggest goals that you hit coming in from last year, Sven?
Well, my first goal was to be able to do the marathon, and I was really proud of myself for doing that because the only time I ever ran anywhere was to get a sandwich out of the fridge, right? So I was really impressed with myself and happy that I did that. And then I had another goal to try to get to that loss of 100 pounds. I did get there in the fall, but I'm going to be honest, I kind of fell off when I got my hip started to hurt. Gained a little weight over the holidays, but everybody gains weight over the holidays. But I'm super excited about this weight loss starting back in January because this year I'm going to beat my time for the 5K again. So
nice.
I'm really excited about getting
that's
back
awesome.
To that 5K.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on the 100 pounds lost. I think we all are a little guilty of gaining a couple of pounds over the holidays, myself included. So always nice to jump back in January with intentions for the year. So thank you, Sven. Mark, Wes, both of you were on such a great journey as well last year. Wes, talk to me about some of the things that you felt like AM Wellness really helped you stay accountable to in 2023.
So I think the biggest thing for me was the community chat, just the fun that we all have. I know that Sven in the plank challenge posted a picture planking with his dog on his back.
Yes.
And then me and Steve talking smack back and forth to each other when he has to put a pen in his pictures of anything that he's posted in there. And then Aaron Zeigler even coming on there and participating in challenges and, laying the law down in there too. So it's just the community, it keeps it fun, because it's hard to start sometimes, right? It can be challenging, but getting after it and then having fun while doing it just makes it all the more wild.
So I have a question. So Wes or Mark, or actually anyone open, there are people that are listening to this live stream right now from Team Zeigler, and they're like, I'd like to join. I'd like to be a part of this. I see some benefit from it, but I don't know that I want like the public exposure, right? Like it's fun to talk about how much you've lost after you've lost it. Maybe it's not as much fun up front. Do you relate to that at all? Was it nervous for you the first time you joined this contest?
It wasn't necessarily nervous for me. I mean, obviously, last year I joined at the First Step Challenge in March.
Yep.
And, I basically tried everything I could and I couldn't catch Pete. And I was bound and determined to change that going forward. But it was just, overall, it was I appreciated the fact that people saw the difference in me.
Yeah.
From an energy level, from an appearance, it was just, I mean, that was one thing. And kudos to Wes and Sven, because they got me involved in this.
Very cool.
And we just kind of pushed, each other all year, no matter what the challenge was. And not only having the community thing in the app, but also being able to talk about it amongst ourselves in our dealership was great.
Yeah, that's cool that all three of you are from Byrider. Araya, what do you see? People looking, you've been a real example to many among Team Zeigler. You're prominent in Facebook and social media in your efforts daily. You post, like, that's tough to do in the beginning. Do you ever see that it's a challenge to start? What advice would you give to people maybe considering from the sidelines doing this, but aren't quite sure if they're committed?
Absolutely. So it's funny enough, this morning I just finished a vision and goal setting class for our Racine folks here, our team members here. We talked about Ben Nemton's steps to making the impossible possible. And two things that he shares that are biggest for me is writing it down and sharing it. So sharing the goals that you have with each other not only helps accountability for yourself, but maybe there's someone else out there that's struggling with the exact same thing or has kind of a similar goal and they just don't know where to start. And so I think it's really important to be able to talk about them. And instead of keeping it to yourself, I think we keep things to ourselves or we don't share because we have fear, right? We either fear what people think or we fear failure. And I think in admitting that and putting out there and being vulnerable allows you to open yourself up to receive information that's only going to better you and help you hit those goals. So I'm always a huge believer in sharing the things that you want. And when you share it out there, it creates accountability, right? So if I share a goal that I have, then I've got Jess coming back to me and helping keep me accountable, right? On what it is that I'm trying to achieve. So
Jess, does that make sense to you as a coach?
Oh my gosh, yes. You couldn't have put it any better. You got to put it out there in the universe. It's that whole support system. It's so hard to do things on your own. And that's even for us coaches. It's so hard. A lot of the times I'll partner up with some people, be like, yeah, I'll be your accountability buddy for that. Let's do it. I'll do it with you. So yeah, you have to have that.
And so we're all partners and supporters in this. Yes, Wes.
So real quick though, so putting it out there, right? But it's also important to note that for the weight loss challenge, that number is discrete, what you're weighing in at.
Yes.
It's not a public number. So we go off of a percentage loss. So I don't want to scare anyone off by that.
In fact, Wes, to your point, let's actually do something here as a group. So hopefully every one of us on this call is going to join the challenge this month. Let's actually walk through how you do this for the very first time. So Araya reminded me this morning, she walked me through it. If you don't have the app on your phone, all you've got to do is go to the library. For me, it's the Apple library. I'm sure for everybody else, you've got, it's Google or whatever it is. It's the Coached AM app. And you can see that on the Apple library. You download it. The invite ID is Zeigler, Zeigler, as we all know. And then once you're in, it's super easy to register for it. You just go to program and you go register, join the weight loss challenge. And you just hit Zeigler 2024 weight loss challenge. And you hit click here to join the challenge. So the challenge for everybody here right now, listening to the live stream, whether you're listening to the recording, Sven, Wes, Mark, Jess, Araya, let's all register right now. We'll be the first, 6 registrants from the second day of registration, right? And let's get everybody up and running on this thing so that we have as much participation as we possibly can. And by the way, Jess, what would the reason be for somebody that maybe there's somebody that's like, hey, I don't need to lose a ton of weight, but I still want to join and be part of the community. Sven, you got it. Nice job. What would a reason be for somebody who doesn't have a massive weight loss goal be to join?
Just for one, the educational content that's delivered to the app once you join, you only get that if you join the group.
Yeah.
It's delivered on an almost daily basis throughout the 8 weeks. There's recipes. There's lots of different things that you can try. There's a lot of information on sleep and those healthy habits, especially if you're trying to change. It might be on the exercise side or the nutrition side. All of that's there.
Sleep is so important for weight loss, for overall healthiness. You got to make sure you get into a situation where you can sleep fully all night. So Araya, take us to the community. So even if I don't have a massive weight loss goal, what's the benefit of this community?
Yeah, and we hit a little bit on that. I think creating the accountability for sure in our chat function, just being a part of the community that's going on inside Team Zeigler, connecting with each other and connecting with other people across the auto group that maybe are trying to create different goals for themselves as well, is such a huge part of it. And like Jess said, even if you don't have a lot of weight to lose, that's okay, because creating health habits it can be intimidating and it's a challenge, right? So if you can do it all together in our community and be able to connect with others, is a huge resource for you.
Yeah.
Sam, awesome. I even have one person, or and a couple people in the past too, who have, sent me a message and said, hey, I want to gain weight. Yeah. I want a strength training plan. Yeah. I can help with that. We can do that.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. So for everybody on Team Zeigler, now is the time. Let's join the contest. Let's make this the biggest we have. So, Araya, shall we announce there is a special entrant to this 3rd annual weight loss challenge and a special award at the very end. So our special entrant or participant is President and CEO of the Zeigler Auto Group, Aaron Zeigler. He's joining. So he registered yesterday. He announced it to Performance Group. He said it's okay for us to share with everyone on here. So he will be a contributor, a competitor or participant on here. And judging by the lunge challenges, he may end up going down to almost, hopefully he doesn't kill himself trying to do this thing. And then the winner of this year's contest gets a lunch with Aaron, which is pretty cool, right? So, and I can't remember if it happens in store or if it's offsite or whatever, but we'll figure that out as we go, Araya.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're really excited. Obviously get in the app, do what you can to register. And I would encourage everyone who's listening or on this call or tuning in later, go grab a buddy, go grab someone that can help hold you accountable, get them in the app as well, and meet those weight loss goals.
And then Araya, you're super humble about things, but you are a presence on social media. If you need to be motivated a little bit, I'm going to embarrass you. Connect up with Araya on Facebook, on Instagram, and you can see daily routines in the morning. Jess, I know you're similar. Athletic Mentors, if you're looking for some things to do, provides some remote stuff for the Zeigler Auto Group on a regular basis. And then Jess is always available. I've worked out with you in the past before, and you run people through a real tough circuit there. So there's something for everyone to enjoy. Just a few comments from Facebook world. Prudence Holt says it's a great opportunity to hold everybody accountable this year. Somebody just mentioned the Arctic Twist. I don't know what that is, Jess. Do you know what this is? The Arctic Twist just dropped at 11 a.m. and sold out in 8 minutes. That, I don't know if that's somebody said they want the Stanley Cup, which is fun. Excited to see our health champions accomplishing amazing things. 2024 vision and goal setting sessions will help you accomplish this. So a lot of fun stuff up. Araya, you get the last word. Congrats to all of our winners, and excited to see everybody join the weight loss challenge. Araya.
Yeah. I think in closing, it's just so important to remember that we're all on the same journey, right? We're all human, and it's intimidating and it can be fearful to try something new. But if you want something new for yourself this year, you've got to change up your routine and go after things that you've never done. So lean into the community, lean into our support through Coach Jess and Athletic Mentors and everyone here on this call who's been through it and is on to better things for 2024. So excited for the Weight Loss Challenge this year. Great luck to all who are involved.
Thank you, Team Zeigler. A huge thanks to all who contributed to this week's episode. Until next week, how are you driving vision today?